Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR48W2 up here with the INORL Snap-on Cup Series here for race 3 from Las Vegas, Nevada. On the pole here today is Jesse Garcia, the Australian, in this number 33 Chevrolet. He is ready to go today. It is only his third ever stock car start and he already has the pole. Well, let's get ready for our starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
I just got the command to start our engines. There are 42 drivers ready to go here today. Last week, Jake Rogers had a dominating performance at Rockingham, along with Chris Washer, who ended up third. And whoa, what is Garcia doing? Obviously spun his tires or something there. I think something may be wrong. I think he may not be coming up on the track here. I don't know what he was doing there. Anyways, let's take it to see where Jake Rogers, your Rockingham winner, is starting. No! Garcia will not be taking the start. Garcia is having a problem on the start of this. That is messing up the whole order. Now, what is Henry Sanford doing? That's going to mess up the whole order as Jesse Garcia will not take the start. Anyways, we'll take you to where Jake Rogers is starting. He's starting 18th. Well, now, I believe, well, yeah, still 18th. So let's see where Fitzwater's starting. Zachary Fitzwater, a Daytona winner. All the way back in 26th. Right behind Versky, and there's Washer. There also. As we're going to take you back up front to get ready for the green. Now it's Henry Sanford going to take us to the green. Well, another RCR car. Chevy still keeps the front row. As Garcia will not take the start, but we are green here at Las Vegas. And wow, Henry Sanford really took off on the start of that one. Down into the corner he goes now. We are expecting a wreck fest. Well, we expected that last week at Rockingham, and we saw how that one turned out, so maybe not. As Andreas Allen already going down for second under the 84 car, whose teammate is up front. Oh, I thought they were going to go 4 wide. Oh, and there's a wreck back there! Was there? And it involved Jake Rogers and Sam Young. These two got together a couple times last week, and they are not happy with each other. As Sam Young shows some displeasure with Rogers, as caution is out already. Chris Dalton involved, Noah Hart, David Rochester. And you know who that saved? That saved Jesse Garcia, as he was able to get out in time. We got word there was a flat tire, which is why he cannot take the start. But he was able to stay out on the lead lap. Maybe he can come back and win this one. As we will take it to see what happened already on lap 1. So here's Rogers. Now what happened? Whoa! What was that 22 and 34 doing? Oh, 15 took a hit in the wall, same with the 22. Now, whoa, what was Sam Young and the 34 doing here? I see what happened. They were 4 wide coming off this corner, and they had nowhere to go. 34 and 22 got squeezed, and they got sent down on the apron. And looks like they just couldn't slow down fast enough. Let's look at the 34. Look at that save the 34 is making. Look at that save. But nowhere for 22 to go up into the 13 and goes. 34 takes a 78 and 15. There's Noah Hart's hit. 38 of James Shelley got involved also. Looks like both front row motorsports cars got involved. Let's see another view of this. As Jake Rogers probably thought he was okay getting by and just barely got hit. 78 of Brody Talley getting a hit. Jake Rogers took both hits into the driver's side door. Already, last week's winner involved in a wreck. Noah Hart taking a hit. James Shelley there. Brian James barely squeezed by. As Sam Young also took a hit in the wall too. Oh yeah, Sam Young driver's side door. A hell of a hit into that outside wall. But he was able to drive away, so that means he is definitely okay. You'll see this hit. That was a pretty good hit from the driver's side door to that outside wall. see. I don't know why he's mad at the 15 here. Or no, the 15 is mad at him, actually. Yeah, so let's watch their contact again. Was it the 15 showing displeasure to him? Yes, it was the 15 showing displeasure to him. Calmed up into him, the 15 was obviously not happy with the 22 for the kind of move he made. So Rogers not happy with Sam Young here, as we will take you back to the green. We are back. Alrighty, we have 5 cars retired. The 47 of Noah Hart retired, the 34 of Chris Dollerton, 22 of Sam Young, 78 of Brody Talley, and the 15 of Jake Rogers. And first is Henry Sanford, then it's Andreas Allen, Chris Louviere, Jackie Tang, David Valzak, Alex Perkle, Louis Didonato, Dylan Young, William Duncan, and Charles Sanford rounding out the top 10. As Henry Sanford could not get as far away on the restart as he did last time, but that 26 stays right with them. Toyota versus Chevy, then we have a Ford right back there, and already the 26 dives down low as he's trying to make a move on Henry Sanford already. No wrecks, no wrecks. And the 26 hold it through the corner. 27 might also lose a position to the 98, and I think I already heard skid marks. No, everybody came close to it, but it looks like they were able to keep clean. It looks like a 4-car breakaway. Here comes Chris Louviere for second place in that Doggy Coin Motorsports car, sponsored by Dogecoin. 27 gets a nice run off the corner. Can he pull the block? No, he cannot. Can he make the run on the outside? No, he slips out of the groove and will most likely lose the position. And yes, he will lose the position going into turn 1 here, and now he's in threat of losing it to Jackie Tang. Jackie Tang now taking 3rd place away from the 27. Henry Sanford's good friend, William Duncan, coming up on him now. Duncan wants to get in the top 5 after a horrible 2 weeks in a row. So Duncan's really trying to get his game together here at Vegas. He just won in the INORL Insomniac Elite Series at Road America in the same kind of paint scheme. So hopefully he can maybe pick up 2 here. Running off some momentum from that series and using it in this series. But he has that 48 all over his bumper, that infamous number 48 of Louis Didonato, who finished dead last week, I believe it was. Yes, dead last. And now Duncan's getting passed by 48. Can he hold a run off the corner? No, he cannot. And there is a wreck. Are caution lights out? Yes, they are. Who spun? No idea who spun. Obviously, it looked like maybe a single car incident. As right now in the lead, coming to a caution, will be Andreas Allen, as we will take you to see what happened. Jesse Garcia making his way up through the field after having a bad start. Well, it's not getting any better today. 4 wide, nowhere to go, slides up in the Brendan Patterson. Almost 5 wide by Henrietta Fitzwater. 33 had nowhere to go. Luckily, there's no more cars that were near him to get involved. Brian James may be getting some damage there on the fender. But the 33 of Jesse Garcia does a great job at keeping it off the wall here. As let's take it on board here with Brian James, and then we'll take you back to the green. Good job by Brian James not to get any more involved than he already was. Tough break for Jesse Garcia, as he's going to have to work his way up through the field once again. As we will take you back to the green. We are back. So far, your top 10 right now is Andreas Allen, Chris Louviere, Jackie Tang, Louis Didonato, William Duncan, Nick Pericles, 2 Team Thunder cars right there, Henry Sanford, Dylan Young, PJ Williams, and Mark Bursky. Let's check in on the 9 of Zachary Fitzwater, where he's at 24th. He has a ways to go. Daytona 500 winner, not doing too hot these past this week and last week. Alrighty, Louis Daninato making a move for third, but here comes Louviere for first. And Duncan wants fourth also from Jackie Tang, as he's going to follow Louis Daninato for third. As it is a battle for first place going into turn 3. Looks like Chris Louviere has it. Can a 26 hold up on the outside? No, he can't, as they're going to go 3 wide for second. Duncan forcing a 3 wide. His Team Thunder teammate following right behind, Nick Pericles. Pericles and Duncan, very good friends. Pericles was invited by Duncan to race for Team Thunder. Oh, but he slides up. Dylan Young almost gets into 26. Look at Daninato getting a run on the outside. Can he make a run? Pass on the outside. Henry Sanford making a run on the inside. Oh no, 4 wide. They better end that before it even begins. As Young gets slid up into the wall into Pericles. Around goes Young. This may be the big one. Oh, Garcia, Swanson involved. Oh, Garcia takes another hit. Garcia's day has gone from bad to worse today. Young involved, Swanson, James Shelley, Jesse Garcia, James Qualls. Rochester may have gotten a piece. But Louviere is your leader, and William Duncan is the second. Duncan, a good friend of Louviere. Sam for third. Bursky worked his way up to fourth here, and Valzak up to fifth. That's your top 5, as we will take it and see what happened here. I knew going into turn 3 that this was not going to end well. Bursky was forcing a 4 wide, almost 5 wide earlier on. 26 gets into the 2. Pericles on that outside line. At least Pericles didn't get as much damage as he could have. Look at the 48. Oh, no, 48 did get a piece. Tough break for Louis Daninato, as he did get some damage from that. Then somebody's going to hit the 2. Oh, Swanson. Then Qualls. I think there's a second inch. Then, he hit Swanson. James Shelley barely hits the 2. Slides, trying to slow down. But then is going to hit the 33 dead on. As, let's watch that wreck one more time, as that was a hard hit for Dylan Young and Paul Swanson. As Louis Daninato, you can see the damage he got on the front of his car. Then Paul Swanson, he took a hard hit at Daytona, and now a hard hit here at Vegas. Here comes Garcia. Could not escape Swanson, as he's going to take a hit on the fender. James Shelley coming by, hits the side of his car, blows the motor, locked up his tires, and barely misses James Qualls, but right into Garcia. That was that incident. Let's take an onboard here with Paul Swanson, and then we'll take you back to the green. Oh, what a hit for Paul Swanson. Hopefully he is okay. We will get back to the green now here at Las Vegas. We are back. James Shelley is retired. Jesse Garcia has retired. Dylan Young has retired. James Qualls has retired. And Paul Swanson has retired, leaving 32 cars left in the race. Your leader is Chris Louviere, then William Duncan, Henry Samper, Mark Bursky, David Valzak, PJ Williams, Alex Allen, Charles Jackson, Max Tender, and Andreas Allen. As well, Duncan gets a great start, as he's immediately going to go for the lead going into turn 1. Who's going to hold it? We have a battle for third already. Can Louviere hold the lead coming off of 2? They are nose to nose down the back straight. Like I said, these 4s have been dominating this season. They've been up front most of the time. Bursky gonna take third. As Duncan takes first, as they are 3 wide coming off the 4. Oh, I think there's another wreck back here. Pericles down pit road. It looks like he sustains too much damage from that last wreck, as 2 Team Thunders were involved in that last wreck. So it looks like a 3-car breakaway. Ford, and Chevy. Really, the 7 car will be. We got word that the 7 car will be a Ford next year for KSI. The only reason they stayed a Chevy this year is because KSI bought out the Tommy Baldwin racing team at the last moment, so the 7 was decided to keep saying Chevy till the end of the season. As Versky going for second place, he's a development driver who's been doing very good. He comes from local dirt tracks in Pennsylvania for the PA Posse Sprint Car Racing. Now, Vegas is kind of like dirt track in it. You were very loose around this track, so you tend to drive it loose, and that's what he likes, loose racetracks. So you can see why he's doing so well, as he gets a run off the corner, right up to Duncan. Duncan pulls the block. As they go into turn 1, that 7 is right on the tail end of the 6. Versky going for the inside, Duncan trying to hold off on the outside. Can Duncan hold off on the outside, or will Versky stay there? Nope, Versky's going to stay on the inside. Duncan trying to stay on in the groove, but he cannot, as Versky will take the lead coming through the tribal here at Vegas. As caution is out. Oh, big wreck! James Silverfox and Brody Talley involved. Looks like those are only 2 hit. We'll see the race back to the line. As it's Duncan versus Versky to the line. Can Duncan get there? He gets to the back bumper, but I don't think it's enough. Versky will lead back to the line here in lap 25 out of 54. As the rest of the field is speeding to catch up, we will take you to see what happened. We are back. It looks like Austin Talley is in an RCR sandwich here. As Charles Sanford comes down, the 31 comes up as they did not give Austin Talley any break. Around goes to the 11. And sliding. Oh, Brendan Patterson. A hell of a job to miss that pit. Oh my god. Hopefully Austin Talley is alright, because I've never seen a hit to the driver's side door like that one. The car immediately jerked up on 2 wheels. So let's watch that in slower motion. That was one hell of a hit. Oh, ripped all the styrofoam right out of the car. The left side of the car ripped open. Horrible wreck. Hopefully Austin Talley is okay. We're getting word that he has been talking to the crews, but he has reported some pain in his body and his left arm. Hopefully he is okay. And his rib cage here, we're also hearing. So, wow, that's not a hit you want to see a driver take. Silver Fox took also a hard hit into the wall, but that was passenger side door, so he should be okay. We have gotten word he is fine. As tough break for both of them, especially Austin Talley, as Joe Gibbs or Hendrick have not been doing good this year. As let's take an onboard here at Austin Talley. So hopefully he's okay, as we will take you back to the green as we're a little bit more, as we're about to get past halfway. We're back, the 24 and the 11 have retired along with the 13. The 16 is a lap down. Versky's your leader. Now William Duncan's behind him, and Nick Pericles is William Duncan's teammate. So will Pericles maybe do something to help Duncan here? Or not? As we are about to go right back to the green here at Vegas. Oh, but that 7 went right past the 16. Now will the 16 hold up the 6? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. The 6 of Duncan stuck on the outside line while the 7's getting away. Because it looks like Pericles still up to speed with the rest of the field. So this may be a problem for Duncan as he's getting held up by his by a teammate, which is the lap down. And 3 wide, Louviere makes it. He gets in the Duncan a little bit. That's going to allow Alex Allen to go by these 2. But now Alex has to go around the 16, and he can't. while Bursky's running away with it, and he's only a development driver for KSI. Bursky did great in the 500, did great at Rockingham, and is doing great here today at Las Vegas. Hell of a 3 races for this development driver. And guys, by the way, all the ratings are the same, so don't even pull that, because he's my driver, that whatever. All the ratings are the same. I will not afraid to show you guys. Anyways, Bursky has been doing great. Here comes Max Tender in second with Chris Louvier, then Duncan following. As now the 30 is going to get freight trained on the outside line. Unless he can get in the line here between Duncan and Louvier. As Bursky slowly goes away in that development team car. Obviously, if he gets a win or does this great this season, he is definitely going to get his ride back. As there's a wreck and caution is out, and it looks like probably Brian. Oh, there's multiple wrecks maybe. And it looks like another Joe Gibbs racing car of Charles Jackson. Oh, and Zachary Fitzwater, heavy damage. Wow. Your Daytona winner and your Rockingham winner look like they're going to be both out of this race. Wow. Lewis died in NATO, heavy damage. Sean Galligan. Wow, Hendrick has not doing horrible. Maybe the 88 got a piece of that too. That 300 cars involved? 27 of Henry Sanford got a piece. As it looks like Bursky led back to the line, as we will take it to see what happened. Here was the first wreck, the lap before the big wreck. Looks like Hulbert. No, the 40 slid up into the 5 who was sliding down. The 5 got turned down into the 88. Then the 31 came up into the 40. And around the 40 car went. Luckily, he kept it off the wall. Now let's see where Fitzwater wrecked here. I think it started with the 27 here. No, it started earlier. Yes, it started with Charles Jackson. Patterson barely getting by again. Oh, yes, the 10 who spun out with the 20 right there. Just the 9 had nowhere to go. Gets into the 10. And then Sanford, just in a bad spot, goes up into the wall with them. Oh, sandwich. A 10 almost flipped. Does the 88 get some damage? Then Hulbert hits the 48 and the 5. Yes, the 88 did get damage. As 300 cars got a piece of that. Fitzwater gets a piece. As let's take an onboard here with Fitzwater. Oh no, the 10 car came up in the Fitzwater. 10 car was trying to get back up on the track, came right up in front of Fitzwater, and then it caused that second pile up there going into turn 1. Fitzwater might not be happy about that. We're going to take you back to the green here from Las Vegas. We are back. Sorry about the late comeback here. As the 9 and 27 have retired, Nick Pericle still a lap down. Can he help the 4 car here, or is the 7 going to get by and run away with it here? Looks like the 7 gets by cleanly, Mark Bursky. Now, people got to deal with... Now, the 98 and 4 have to deal with the 16 car. The 16 goes up to block the 4. Maybe trying to help the 98 of Chris Louvier, a fellow Ford teammate. As the 16 continues to block the 4, letting the 98 and 6 car by. As now, the 98 is going to try to run down that 7 along with William Duncan, who's going to try to run him down. How about Trent Dunham? He's coming up to the front of this pack. He has not had a good past 2 weeks. So he's trying to get a good run here today at Las Vegas. Could he get up there and win this thing? As that 98 is right to the back bumper of the 7 now. He slides a little bit out of the groove, and the 7 is going to gas it and maybe get away a little bit here. Let's see if there's going to be any cautions. Up the 10 and the 66, and the other 66 had to go on the apron there. The 10 is just all over the place, driving like Danica Patrick. Now the 66 is going to get split there. Fall right back. You can't win in the middle here at Vegas. That 98 is still getting right to the back bumper of the 7. Slowly but surely he is catching up to the 7 of Mark Bursky, who's trying to make that team proud, who's just starting out. KSI, they're getting into the Snap-on Cup Series. They're originally going to be a development driver team, and then they're going to move to a, we're going to compete for championships team. They still are going to compete for championships this year, but they're not really expecting to win the championship or races, because it's only testing season for them. And we got word that KSI may not complete the full schedule, actually, due to funding issues and for the fact that they want to save most of their money for next season. So we'll see if they're going to race every single track. I think if they win this race, they'll have enough money for the next couple races. As Versky battling back on the outside, here comes Duncan into this pack. As it is a 3-car breakaway, then it's another 3 cars. And Jackie Tang slid the 26 car way up the track and pulls a slide job there. Oh, and around goes the 23 machine. Oh, and then the 66 hits him. And then the 48 hits him. Oh, and the 48 took a hard hit to the outside wall, but he is okay if he is driving away, as it's the race back to the line. Can Bursky get back the lead before they get back to the caution? No, he will not. It looks like Chris Louviere will lead us back to the caution flag. Chris Louviere leads us back to the caution flag, then it's Bursky behind him, as we will take it to see what happened there. Looks like staggered 4 wide coming out of 4. That doesn't work. They run into the 3-car guy, and Sanford's just been getting run into that quarter panel all day. 23 goes around. Baskinger does a nice job of getting around, though. And here comes a 66, barely going to hit him. Hard into the outside wall he goes. Then the 48 takes a heavy G-force hit into the wall. As we'll see how the 48 got hit again. As he took the worst possible hits that they could take. Rear quarter panel, driver's side door into the outside wall. Well, not driver's side door. He should be fine. As a 66, let's see from his view too. Oh, no, he just turned straight down to the 23. What was he thinking? Watch that car. He didn't even attempt to misdirect. He just jerked right down into the 23. It's like he wanted to get out of this race. Or he thought the 23 was a bowling pin or something, as he just nailed Nicholas Guerrera. Wow. He just took a hard hit there. Then you see the 48 going to the wall there. As we're going to take it back to the green here from Las Vegas. We are back. The 66 has retired due to a radiator issue, obviously. 48 went a lap down along with the 16. We are within 10 to go. Top 5 is Chris Louviere, Mark Bursky, William Duncan, Max Tender, and Alex. Then it's Trent Dunham, David Valzak, Jackie Tang, Andreas Allen, and Alex Purple rounding out the top 10. Already, Duncan making a move on Bursky, as Duncan's been nailing it on these restarts. Bursky knocked to the outside, and now he's probably going to lose a couple positions, as Duncan's going for the lead already. Bursky's looking to make it 3 wide coming off the corner. As who's going to get the better run into 3? Bursky going to drop off. He's going to slide out of the groove with the 98. They're looking to make it 3, 4 wide. The 7 was looking but not going to get it. Duncan's going to take the lead with a few to go. The 4 is right there. Can we go green the rest of the way, or is there going to be another caution? We still haven't big enough field. We still do have a big enough field for another giant wreck. The 7 is now trying to hold 3rd from the 98, but the 1 is looking to make it 3 wide. And Trent Dunham's going to make it 3 wide. Can the 7 hold that position? Max Tender is now taking first away from Duncan. Duncan immediately drops down to second place as he does not want to give this win up. Bursky, who really kind of dominated this race, is falling back on a late race restart where he got stuck on the outside lane. Trying to fight Dunham on the outside lane, but it's just not working too well. As can Duncan catch up to the 4 Max Tender and make a move here. Here comes David Walzak, who started second. He's on his way up through the field here. Can he make anything happen with a few to go? As it's Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Chevy, Chevy. Your top 5 here say 3 wide for 5th. Bursky and Louvier falling back. Is caution out? We see smoke. No, it is not. There's another driver I see making his way up here. PJ Williams. Slowly but surely making his way up here. In that 55 as he's starting near the back. He's been slowly making his way up to the front this whole day, but I think it may be too little time to get up there. As here comes Dunham looking to take second from William Duncan, who's trying to catch up to the 4 but can't catch up to him. As the 4 of Max Tender is starting to run away with this. As Dunham's looking to take second while Versky takes 4th. Versky has a fast car. Duncan has a fast on the track. Versky 3rd. Luis Didonato 2nd, but he's way out of the race. That was laughing for early on. Duncan trying to fight back on the outside, but it's not going to matter. As Versky is now coming to his inside for that 3rd position. But he cannot get as here comes William Duncan making the crossover. This is going to work as these guys battle. That's allowing the 4 to drive away with this. As the 6 ducks down low in the tribal to try to stay and catch up with him. If a caution comes out now, the race is over. That's the last thing these 4 drivers back here want to see. Now David Walzak is trying to make a move on the 7, but I don't think he's going to get it done. No, he's not, as the 7 gets a great run off the corner. 7's probably going to help Duncan on the inside line here. Yes, he will, as they're both going to probably fly by the 1, as Mark Bursky's going to make it 3 wide as we're coming to get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Can anybody catch Max Tender? Can anybody do it? They're going to go 3 wide for 3rd. That may allow Versky to get away and catch up to the 4. 3 wide for 3rd place. But I don't think it's going to matter. Max Tender already has a half a second lead over these drivers. Unless he blows a motor or something, then I think it's all over. Versky trying to catch up as he's running 2nd place. Walzak, another Stewart-Haas car running up there in 3rd. As Stewart-Haas may take 1st and 3rd. As Duncan battling back on the outside, trying to hold the top 3, but I don't think he is. He may fall out of the top 5 here. But it's not going to matter. Max Tender comes out of 4, and he will win here at Las Vegas. Bursky takes 2nd. Walzak takes 3rd. Dunham takes 4th, and who got 5th? William Duncan will take 5th. Congratulations to the 4 of Max Tender, who wins here at Las Vegas. Hell of a job by him. Hell of a job. As he was there all race, just waiting and watching for the right moment. Bursky, probably one of the most dominant cars here today. Just not going to get done, but he's going to pull off 2nd place. Good run for that rookie, though. Great run for him, actually. As a few cars, they're pulling in our pit lanes to end the day. As we will take you to see your race results. We are back. Congratulations to Max Tender on winning here at Las Vegas. Mark Bursky 2nd, David Walzak 3rd, Trent Dunham 4th, William Duncan 5th, Chris Louvier 6th, Andreas Allen 7th, PJ Williams 8th, Jackie Tang 9th, and Andreas Allen 10th. Alex Allen 7th. Sorry, I get those two confused sometimes. It was a great run as first is a Chevy, second is a Chevy, third is a Chevy, fourth is a Chevy. Chevy, maybe gonna be Ford's competition this year. Fifth is a Ford, sixth is a Ford, seventh is a Toyota, eighth is a Toyota, ninth is a Chevy, and 10th is a Toyota. So it looks like Chevy was the dominant one today. That was a hell of a race. Good job by all these drivers that they put on a great show for 54 laps here at Las Vegas. As Brian James, somebody I noticed who worked his way up through the field there in 18th. He made a good comeback for the amount of stuff he was involved in later in the race. Good comeback to get 18th. As we will see you next week at Atlanta.